What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. This is day 2 of the Arena Open, so this is draft number 1, and if we can get 3 or 4 wins out of 4, then we will advance to the second day. So, as always, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We've got a pretty good set of cards to choose from here. I think I like taking the Camellia pretty easily first pick over any of these other cards. It is a 2-color one, but it is certainly a bomb. Yeah, just kind of insane if you can draft a decent Squirrels deck. Or rather, if you just have a bunch of synergies for it, because Camellia can go off by itself. Jackdaw Savior, not even looking at that. I'd probably sooner take the Harvestrite Host over that. Some decent red cards here. Polywallop. But I think I'm going to lead with the Camellia and see if we can do something good with that. But I will try to stay open. Okay, so not really a great pack for the Squirrels. There is a Daggerfang duo here, which is decent. But I don't think it's as good as some of the other cards in this pack. Unfortunate. Was hoping that we could get like a Saver or something second pick and just kind of lock it in. But yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to take any of these black or green cards, though. Sticky Tongue's probably okay if you wanted. I guess the question is, what is the best card here? Is it Jolly Gerbil? Possibly. Mind Whisker's fine. Hero is okay, but I don't really want to take that. Duo is decent. I mean, I suppose there's nothing wrong with taking the Daggerfang duo. But I'm going to take the Jolly Gerbil and just kind of stay open. Again, I don't really lose too much in green or black anyway. Okay, so Scavenger's Talent, I think, is insane in Squirrels and usually okay in everywhere else. So I'm certainly going to take that after taking a Camellia. This just gives you so much inevitability. The mill win con is legitimate for sure. Best card in the pack. I mean, there's a take out the trash here, which is fine, but yeah, that's a great follow-up. Okay. Whenever one or more creatures you control die, make a food. This ability triggers only once each turn. The second mode of mill is great, and the third ability, in conjunction with the first two, is kind of insane too. You sacrifice some food, or maybe even a creature, get something back, do it all again. 3-tree Scribe. The Scribe doesn't really have synergy with Squirrels. It's just a good 2-drop. So I think I'm supposed to take the Cultivator here. Nocturne, Scales, Dire Sight, all fine as well. Yeah, I mean, I want the Scribe for curve purposes. It's generally only going to be like a 2-3 with some very minor upside, so don't love the small signal I'm passing, but let's take the Cultivator there. That's a nice long stock brawl. Great pickup. Nothing else to note. Yeah, probably the best card in the pack. That's good. Good. We're looking for all of the, what do you call them? The 2-mana green duo, the squirrel thing. The Squirrel Raccoon. Alright, some late red cards here. Wildfire Howl is kind of amazing. Agate Assault's decent. We've got a Polywallop here, though, so we'll be taking that. I could also take Pawn Prophet. There's nothing wrong with Pawn Prophet in these decks, too. Right? Just a kind of a slightly harder to cast 2-drop. Okay, another Corpseberry Cultivator is good. Yeah, it looks, again, red is pretty open, but we have a really solid start to Squirrel, so at this point I don't even think I'm going to consider pivoting off of this unless we got a very crazy late sign of some variety. Dire Sight's fine. Surveil can help fill the graveyard, which is useful for Forge, of course. And I don't expect to be wheeling too much in these packs, so... is there a card here that we would maybe consider playing ever? Or is there a different direction that I could potentially go? I guess I should start taking some red, if nothing else, since red has felt open, so in case I do move into red, however unlikely. Right. Now this one is kind of interesting in squirrels, because if you have enough ways to make food, this isn't irrelevant, right? Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. It's also a 2-drop, which is important. Though it doesn't particularly block well, but like for curve purposes, I could see myself running this. All right, let's go to pack 2. Mist Breath Elder. Grayton Frogs, usually not as impressive anywhere else. I don't think we're going to be taking this one. That's not to say it couldn't be useful in our deck, but it doesn't look like it's going to be useful right now. So there's a Patchwork Banner, which is alright. There's a Bonebind, a Root Weaver, another Cultivator. I like the banner, but again, I'd kind of rather take another 2-drop creature here instead. But I suppose we can probably end up wheeling one of those, or even the Cultivator, but I don't want to pass too many 2-drops, you know? But I'll take the banner, I guess. Harder to pick that up. Alright, good pack here. Ruthless Negotiation, another Bonebind, Harvest. Bell is alright. I think Negotiation's a better card, but I need to stop sleeping on the 2-drops, so let's just take the Bonebind at this point. Nice pack here. I think you have to take Savor over Glide Dive. The thing I'm missing right now, Cash Grabs. I don't even believe I've seen a single one yet. Those cards are quite important, I will say, for like a good squirrel deck. So our squirrel count is like 4 right now. Yeah, we need more food. For sure. Yeah, those green 2-drop duos are so important. Haven't seen those or Cash Grab. A little bit concerning, perhaps. Alright, probably Nocturnal Hunger here over Consumed by Greed. Another solid pack. Consume, Hunger, and another Root Weaver. Alright, our removal's doing fine now. Polywallop, Hunger, Savor, and Brawl. There's a Duo, which is not going to have much synergy in our deck, but again, just a standalone good card I don't mind taking. Good top end for sure. Yeah, this is not going great now, huh? It won't be the end of the world, since there's still another pack to go, but yeah. Another 3-tree Root Weaver. Okay, I mean, it's nice to pick up another 2-drop here. Pretty late cake. Only at 4 squirrels. Another cleric. I could take that for a 2-drop, but I actually think the share pot's pretty good in our deck too, right? It's a removal spell that also makes a food. I bet you this is close on what I'm supposed to take here. I mean, I think I'm going to take the creature, but I think the share pot was totally reasonable. Okay, I mean, we're wheeling the cultivator. There is a world where I would sideboard this in, I guess. Pretty damn late duo, too. Yeah, I mean, the black-white life gain deck did seem there. This is another squirrel. It's a fine sideboard card. I don't think we want Monolith, even though we have the 2 clerics. Okay, pack 3, let's go. Wow, pretty bad. I mean, we have a Polywall up here, but sheesh, that is not exactly what we were hoping to open. Not gonna wheel anything here. Okay. What's my squirrel count at now? 5. Glarb. Oh, and a keen-eyed cure. Oh, man. Okay, of course. Of course they give me, like, all the cards I need in one pack. This is crazy. You know, this is the duo I was talking about that's so important, the Baker's Bane. Look at this pack. Keen-eyed, Bodyguard, Saver duo. I'm not even considering splashing the Garb. I mean, this is a standalone better card. I guess it's so close to a bomb that I need to take it over duo, but that duo would be so important. Ah, that sucks. Another Mistbreath Elder here. I think I'm going to take a second Bonebind over Longstock Brawl number 2. I think we just need more creatures, especially squirrels. We're not aching for removal, at least. Discard versus Bell. Bell is not bad in these decks, right? Because it helps fix, but it's also a card in the graveyard after you sacrifice it for foraging purposes. Actually, this is whenever you sacrifice a permanent too, so it's like small synergy with talent. Gosh, yikes. Dried up here. I think we would rather have Head of the Homestead than Sunshower Druid. We are not lacking cultivators, that's for sure. Another Polywallop and another Starscape Cleric. Well, I guess the 4th cultivator can reply. Just 0 cash grabs is so bad. That's such a problem. Yeah, we didn't see a single cash grab. Shortbow's decent. We might start that in the main. Actually, probably over High Stride. Yeah, my problem is that these cultivators are not going to be that good. They're just going to be, the majority of the time, it feels like, not having enough fuel. Second Bell over Profit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't think our deck is bad, but We're missing some of the components we were really looking for. Specifically cash grabs and the 2-drop that I had to pass for the Keen-Eyed Curator. So, cross our fingers, hope we can do well enough with the deck, but 7 squirrels, that's not terrible for ban. Oh, baby! Okay, that was insane for us. Holy smokes. Whew, that was a huge, huge wheel. Wow, 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 wow. Incredible wheel. I don't think I'm going to run 15 lands with 2 bells. I'm probably just going to end up cutting like this head of the homestead or something. Oh, man, that Baker's Bane duo coming back around was tremendous. All right, so that also puts us at 8 total squirrels. So not bad. Basically where I want to be for like banner purposes. Yeah, I mean, our removal's decent. 2 Wallops, Hunger, Savor, Brawl. We have some nice bomby cards, the Camellia, the Curator. We have good synergy for a lot of the squirrels. It's just missing, like if this had 2 cash grabs, I think this deck would be insane. So as such, it's decent. Yeah. 8/8 with 2 bells. Seems fine. Okay, let's head off to the first round and try to get this Arena Open money. Won the die roll. And this is a totally fine hand, even though we don't have a green source. 2-drop, 3-drop into Dire Sight. Drawing the 4th swamp was pretty annoying. And we're versus red-white. All right, so the beats. But us being on the play with a nice curve here. Wow, they're just going to run out the Manifold Mouse on turn 2. Okay. Probably just have to polywallop that thing next turn, as it is a little bit too frightening. Okay. Make them use the tricks totally fine here by me. Sure, that's great. Ooh, and there's the Camellia, very good. Just gonna play it safe right now. Blow up their mouse. It's 2 cards in our graveyard. Seed Pod Squire. We will draw the Brawl, but can't use it this turn. Okay. I take 3. Three cards in their hand. I think we're just gonna duo here and then brawl. Where are my foods? Okay. Sure. They didn't pump, though. Let's see, I have 7 mana. So we can play this, sacrifice it, and still play Camellia plus activate. It's not bad. I don't know. Racing there's a little bit scary, but seems fine. Alright, that's okay. Do I want to trade here? It's probably fine, right? I'm going to take 4, 5. I go to 9. It's a great draw. Okay. Let's see. Man, I really want to attack here with the duo, but we are going to offspring this and say go. Still attacking with the 3/3, huh? Alright, I'll make them do something. They have like a playful shove? Sure. So, do I savor the Provisioner here? Or rather, savor the Bravekin duo here? Or do it to the Provisioner? Try to do it to the Provisioner. I'm at 5. What happens if I attack and they don't block, though? That's probably kind of bad. Okay. So maybe I should have... I don't know. Remember, I could have put my Glide Dive on their 4/5. and then shrunk it in combat, but that seems scarier, riskier. So they can target the Heartfire hero. I can get back my Glide Dive duo this turn, though. Are they dead? No, because I have to savor the Thistledown player, right? Well, no, let's see. If I kill their Stoat here, sack the food, put the 1/1 here. So savor the Stoat, get a food, sack the food, get a squirrel, chump. Oh, I wouldn't even need to. I could take 7, go to 1. Then I have a 1/1 menace. No, this wins, right? Kill this. Sack the food, gets a 1/1. I'm at 8. They go to 6. Oh, of course this is lethal, right. Because the Glide Dive... No, the Glide Dive kills them here. Yeah, we Gucci. Right, because I forgot it's a double drain. JK, oof. Glad I thought that through a little bit longer. Okay, red, white beatdowns. They have a Manifold Mouse. They have Mabel's Metal. We didn't actually see too many tricks, actually. High Stride is generally okay versus red-white. These clerics are probably not that good. In fact, I might want to cut both of these clerics, even though they're good for curve purposes, and just bring in like the Harvester. 2/3 reach, that's also a squirrel. Seems better than 2/1 flyers that can't block, because I don't think I'm going to be trying to race them necessarily. Right? I think they're going to be one, especially with them on the play now. That's going to be racing us. Alright, good hand. Just need to find a couple of lands here. Turn 2 duo is fantastic. Oh, that's a scary one. Turn 1 talent's also very good. Well, that's unfortunate. They can kill my talent with that. Yeah, make them do it. Mabel's Metal again? Sure. I am going to forage once here. Even though we lose a little bit of Camellia value. Making it a 3/4 is pretty important. And plus, unless they have an exile effect or something. Okay, that's where things get bad now for us. Damn Manifold Mouse. Ugh. They give them both double strike? Oh my god. Oh, they didn't attack with the... Yeah, I'm taking 8. Yeah, their draw is just a little bit too good on the play. Jesus. Oh, did they mess up here? They didn't target their Nettle Guard. Oh, that might not matter. Oh, I have to assume I'm dead then. Okay, I'm gonna block like this and go to 1 on board. Okay. Really wanted to hit a land there so I could go banner into 3-drop. Do I have to kill the Mouse Trapper? I think I probably have to kill the Mouse Trapper. Gonna die to Playful Shove. Okay, they can target their guard mouse and start getting scries as well. And that can give trample. Well, I guess that doesn't matter when I have a large creature. That's probably going to be really good. Okay. I need to start attacking. I need to start pressuring them, otherwise I'm gonna die. I need to find another way to make a food. Perfect. Perfect toughness to eat it and not die. It's not a food, but it's fine. Let's play a reach creature here, I suppose. And I need to put him on a 2-turn clock, so... All right. I mean, I have a reach creature now, so it's not the end of the world. Oof. So remember, my creatures have menace, so they can only block one of them, right? With 3 creatures, they could only block 1 creature here. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, they weren't technically dead on board, but to the banner, they would have died. Okay, 1 life is not 0 life, is what I am told. Good to start things off with a win there. That was a very scary draw from our opponent. All right, on the play again here for our second round of the first draft. I don't think it's a mulligan, but I would not call it a particularly good hand. Gonna play a sad bell. This is kind of like a 5-land hand, you know? I think I'm probably going to be running out the Cleric on turn 2, barring a better draw, which that certainly was not. Red, black. Bonebind wasn't bad. Oh boy. Yikes. Ugh. Alright, easy trade there for me. It's a good card, but not in this scenario. Man, this is where cash grabs would be so good. Now they just get free hits on my face, which is going to enable their red-black creatures that matter. Oh, well, fortunately that's not one of them. That was a good draw. Okay. And if they pump up their duo and attack, I will just trade. We can bring it back with the Bonebind. Alright, fair enough. No point eating anything of mine in response. Um... I think I'm still supposed to name Squirrel here, sadly. And then attack and just Bonebind our Curator. I will say, what I can do is I can level up my talent and start milling myself. And then by doing so, I can maybe find some stuff to bring back from the graveyard. Ugh, these are terrible draws. So I need to hold 2 mana open for food. Not good, and if they draw any more non-creature spells, we're basically dead. If they have a removal spell here, I lose, so... God damn it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I take exactly. Man. Ugh. And we did not get any more mill information off of them either. Ah! That was brutal. We just needed like one more creature. Another scenario where this cleric is going to be worse than like Harvester and probably High Stride. I mean, I will be on the play this time, so maybe taking out the High Stride's fine. Or leaving the High Stride out and just having one of the clerics. Yeah, either a removal spell or another creature, and I think we were okay that game. Good beats. Okay, another decent opening hand. So again, this is a game where we might be talenting ourselves for the initial mills. Alright, the turn 1 Raider to start enabling. Oh man, you kidding? That's so brutal, man. It's a good trade with the Rallier for us, at least. So creature, instant, artifact so far available. I mean, what can you do? I think what I'm going to do here is double level. Because playing out the cleric, even if it was kicked, really wouldn't do much. Oh, man. 2, 4, 6. Yikes. So I need to play this. Pass. Sacrifice these 3 things. Turn our Curator. Make a food. I'm going to mill myself. I think probably twice. And then once. Build 2 lands on their side. Whoopsies. And then I don't want to Polywall up until their turn because of the Battler. I didn't want to double spell. Oh, come on, man. Oh, their draw is just too disgusting. Wow. Two, three, four, five. I'm at 5 on board. So if they see the play, I'm dead. Of just pumping their raider, that is to say. Man, their draw all these games was just too good. Oh, that's magic, baby. Yeah, I think they high rolled. I mean, my opening hands weren't good. The clerics have been like, for example, that match, our clerics were garbage. Anything else on turn 2 that could actually block would have been so nice. All right, so 1-1 means we need to win the next 2. Eight split with 2 bells, man, and we've had multiple hands now with only 1 color. I think you could keep this, but it would be greedy. That is certainly a lot better. Okay, another Bravekin duo. I don't want to grab a land here. Settle guard, so they can make that a 4/4 attacker next turn. Oh, great, our cleric to save the day again. Let's lead on the duo then. Because that's still going to force them to pump if they want to attack in. Whoa, that is a very aggressive Banishing Light. My god. Okay. Was an extremely aggressive Banishing Light. Maybe they have a second? I'm going to take 4 here. Oh, I'm going to take 5. No, 4 here. It's not a bad draw. It's also a great draw. I think I want to set ourselves up to Camellia plus sack the food immediately. Man, every time we draw this cleric, just a 2/2 for 2 that could block would be so much better. Oh, red acquired. Alright, I think I make this play. It's good. Rallier can also be very annoying. Yeah, I mean, make no mistake, I am behind here. Jesus, are you kidding? Alright, I'm gonna sack the food now to get the 1/1 token, even though that means they have a good attack with their 2/2. Because what they could have done anyway is give the Coyote haste, so yeah. I think I just have to do this now and play it safe. I don't want to give them a draw step and have them potentially get something that wrecks me, you know? At this point, I might need to trade off the Camellia. Although, actually, you know what I can do? I can block with Root Weaver and the Squirrel token, and then pump up the token to a 2/2. So we actually have a good non-Camellia block, assuming they pump up like their Rabbit to a 3 toughness. Yeah, this is good. Even leaving me with the 1/3 is nice for us. That was a good trade. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, good draw again. I feel like I have to Dire Sight this turn. Okay. Saver was one of our best hits. So I think what they might do is use the Bravekin to pump one of these, and then attack with both, and pump again with the Elder's ability. Getting the food off of the Saver is huge. Oh god, that is a gross draw as well. Jeez. Well, they might not attack anymore this turn, actually. Yeah. I don't think they're actually going to attack again. So this is fine-ish. How close am I to killing him here? Saver. I need to Polywall up the Elder now. That's quite good too. think I need to main phase punch the Elder, though. So I'm at 6 with 2 blockers in essence. Both players are due for land here. If they draw a land this turn, it's going to be really hard to lose, I think. Nice. All right, so we go attack, attack. Phew. Feeling saved. So high stride and 2-3 in, clerics out. Okay. Two, 1, no blocks, just not that good. My creature count becomes really low, though. 12 creatures? Ugh. Like, maybe I just need to bring in the... Actually, you know what? The Head of the Homestead should be very good versus red-white. I'll cut one of the bells, too. Yeah. I wonder if Dire Sight's actually not very good versus them as well, but... I mean, it was good that game, because we were in one of those precarious spots, but... Ah, man. Best of 3 is a lot better than best of 1 in this format, but the curve outs are just so gross. Okay. Game 2 of the 3rd round. We'll be on the draw here. That's an easy keeper. Oh! Are you kidding? Turn 1 Hired Claw on the play. My lord. Alright. I mean, I assume they just start leveling it up. Son of a biscuit. Well, so what I can do here is go turn 2 Curator plus give them a fish and fight it, but... I guess we're just hoping that they level it up one more time. And if they have a crumb and get it, I can just never win. Okay. My god, dude. Oy, oy, oy. Ah, man, talk about the curve outs, and then there they go. So Banner on Squirrel into Bonebind looking good. There's the Elder. Shouldn't need to Polywallop that yet. First step is just stabilizing here. Okay, Intrepid Rabbit. If they're attacking with Rallier, we're trading. I do not think this was correct of them. They could have even, they could have had the Intrepid Rabbit pump itself, even. Right? And then attacked as a 5/4. Yeah, I don't think they did that correctly. I don't want to just immediately use my Polywallop, but I'm guessing I will probably kill the Worn Elder. Alrighty. Yeah, this is where things go poorly. Gonna kill the Worn Elder now. Nice. Trading's really good for us. So now the question is, do I hold up the Bonebind activation or do I equip? I think we want to hold up the Bonebind, though I will say if I equip the Cultivator there, turning into a 4/5 means they can't pump with the duo and attack. I still think trading's fine, though. Okay, that's a little annoying, but not the worst. Another decent draw. Actually, I can attack with my Root Weaver here. So there's a creature, instant, and a sorcery in the graveyards currently, so still going to take a little while for Curator. Again, man, cash grab. That's why I think this deck is just okay. Zero cash grabs seen. Some drafts you get like 4 in your Squirrels deck and you're just like living life. Basically, you can tutor for every card in your deck just because you cycle through so much of it. Ah, man, again! Yeah. Alright. So they can pump the duo to a 5/5? No, 4/4. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna need another good draw here. That ain't it, friends. That ain't it. So they can hit me for 4, but... Okay, I guess they're gonna poke in 2 extra points of damage. Oh, fudge, man. Come on. Kidding. So I have to... Chump takes 6. I don't think we have any outs. I mean, even if I had drawn a creature on the previous turn, it might not have mattered in the face of the Warren Elder. Yeah, I just need to bring in more creatures, and let's bring in the Intimidator. I just cut the bell? All the bells cut? I guess I do. I hate doing that, but it's probably a necessity. Okay, we have to win here. Game 3. Alright, can't mulligan a hand with Savor and Hunger in it, but this is one of those matchups where individual removal isn't always at its best, since they can go very wide, right? Like, not having a creature on turn 2 sucks, but especially since we cut the Clerics, I don't have that many anyways, so... Just gonna blow that up now. Harvester next turn. Please, not like this. No more lands, please. Oh my god. We've drawn nothing but lands so far, and our opponent clearly has a slower or interactive hand. Okay, thank God, because that was a good draw. Actually, you know what? I probably should have hit them for 1 more damage and just activated the Camellia main phase. Yeah. It was a mistake for me not to have done that. Our draw is great here. Make no mistake about it, my draw here is fantastic. This Intimidator is also absurd versus them right now. Two lands, so they're gonna need Wrath. Coyote, I guess, would get them back in. It's not gonna cut it. Alright, so we just blow up the Witness and smack down. Yes. Actually, I guess I attack like this and see if they go for a double block on my Harvester. This works too. I mean, if they're going to double block something, they might as well double block the Harvester, right? Yeah, I like that block. If they draw a land, we effectively win. That had to be one of their better draws. Man, come on, let's go. Holy smokes. Incredible draw for them. You're kidding. Thing is, they can put 2/4 and 1/1 on the 3/3 here, and then just go down to 2 and trade. So I think I'm just going to attack for 4 and trade with the rabbit. And now, if they don't draw anything this turn, I can attack with the harvester. Holy fridge, dude. God damn, man. Oh, this is so frustrating, really. If they draw one of their Warren Elders, we're gonna have a problem again. Hopefully I just draw my Glide Dive duo next turn and finish them off. This is where frustration strikes. That's 11 of 16. Looks like the opponent might have actually drawn as many lands as I have, though. Because remember, they did discard a couple to my initial thing as well. Cash grab, my beloved. Oh my god, dude. Well, they could take the banner here, too. But I would expect them to take the harvester. Oh, that's not true. Banner is surprisingly problematic for them. Yeah, I think you have to take harvester, though. It's close, yeah. Alright. They get to start beating down. It's not bad. They have to block all 3 of these. The only good block they have is, or rather the free block they have is the Wax Wane Witness, and effectively I'm at 8 with the duo, so. Okay, this is fine. I keep 2 lethal creatures. Trade my 3/3 for 3 1/1s in essence. I like that trade as well for them, since now I don't have any creatures in my graveyard that I foraged. Hey, let's go. Come on, baby. Give me the money, please. Whew. I was about to have a freaking aneurysm. Our opening draw was fantastic, but then we started to dwindle. Okay, we are now 2 wins, 1 loss. So again, have to win this last game. You know what? I'm gonna make that pivot right now of just adding a couple creatures. I think we can leave in some of the Starscapes, but I can cut one of the bells for either the Homestead or the Intimidator. Actually, the Harvester seems fine. Maybe I just cut both of the bells. I think I like the Intimidator a little bit more than the Head of the Homestead here. All right, on to the next. So our 4th and final match. Win here, we get to draft again. Lose here, and we have to cry. We did win the die roll, so we've won 3 out of 4. Okay. Yeah, this is a keeper. I'm on the play, which makes this more reasonable at not having a 2-drop creature. Clearly, I need to find a 3rd land, though. And remember, I cut all of my bells, so 14 out of 33. I have double green cards in this deck, like... Calculated risks. Oof. Our opponent took a double mulligan. I'm not going to complain. That hopefully means we're not going to get uber aggroed out. Alright. Next turn. Next turn, please. That is actually an extremely annoying one. Okay. Well, bad news, friends. Oh my god. They had a very good mulligan to 5, and we had to get unlucky there. 4 draws, no land. That is back to tilting. All right. Turns out they did have a very good draw on a mulligan to 5. This is what I'm talking about, man. We have 8-8 split, and we keep drawing hands with only one of each color. Or one of one color, rather. At least this is a reasonable hand. Yeah, let's just play out the 4-drop for sure. Not a great value play right now, but... Oh, they sacrificed the food. Okay. It's a good draw. Alright, at least they don't gain life here. Instant creature. That's it right now. Okay. That's a nice one. Still only instants and creatures in the graveyard, however. Pretty sure this is an easy attack with everything because of our clerics making food. So even if they eat my curator here, they're in a really rough spot. They might have to share pot my scavenger's talent now. They can't just block with the Strike Force. I guess I should have not played my land first. This is too obvious at what I'm trying to do. But I can also just level up my talent here and sack the Root Weaver to get it anyways. Oh, they are going to eat it. Okay. So they need to gain life this turn, right? You have another Sonar Strike, maybe? No. I don't know. Sonar Strike plus Share Pod activation would kind of ruin me. Ah, damn it. Gain 5 here is huge for them. So let's see. If I sack the Harvester, I can deal them 8. I think losing 3 is fine. Get back our Curator here. Nice draw. Too many flyers. We need them to brick just 1 turn, and I think we're all right. This Curator is now an issue for them because I can turn it into a 7/7 trample. So they might have to share pot the Curator. They didn't. Okay, they're going to try to go for beatdown. So I'm going to take 3 and then 2 more. Well, actually, do I want to kill the Mentor here instead and take 6, 7, 8, go to 4? That's probably better, huh? Creature. Creature instant. Land. Oh, wait, I still don't have the necessary card types. Creature, instant, land are the only hits we have. So in that case, I actually need to mill a little bit more, don't I? We need to hit a sorcery or something? Oh, didn't hit. Well, how many hits do I have in my deck, actually? 1 Longstock Brawl, a Bow, a Banner, a Dire Sight. No, I have a lot of hits. I'm supposed to do this for sure. Did not hit, though. Creature, instant, land is all I can hit. Wow. Crazy. I can almost kill him getting back the duo here as well. But remember, if they activate SharePot, the curator also gets turned online, so. Okay. If I trade here... Actually, I'm supposed to trade the rabbit off now, aren't I? I'm supposed to trade here, take 4, keep the curator. That way I can make a 7/7 trampler, or if they mess up, I also have the ability to... Yeah, this is fine. So I just need to find like one more creature to win. That'll do it. That'll do it. So make a food for us as well. Get some more information on their deck. They have multiple Star Seers. Well, nice of them to let me look at more of their library. Okay, the Starscape clerics are actually pretty nice at allowing me to grind out versus this opponent. Theirs is not an easy deck for us to beat. I'm going to need this High Stride as well for reach. Yeah, this is... Oh, we have a bow too. A bow helps a lot. I mean, I think I'm probably supposed to cut one of the clerics then. Because this is only good in that specific scenario. Like, we were still losing to the Flyers pretty badly. I actually think that the Psychic World discard 2 could be very, very worth it versus them as well. Maybe I can shave one of the... maybe I'm supposed to actually just cut both clerics now. Yeah, on the draw especially. Alright. Final game. Final boss for all the marbles. We're going to be on the draw here. I can't mulligan a hand like this. It's just not good, right? That saver helps a little bit. The majority of their oh my lord, not again. The majority of their flyers are going to not die to saver. Okay, well, fortunately that doesn't actually trigger the other thing. Like, now they need to have a removal spell to enable the attack with the Rot Collar, so... Flying Curve is just going to kill us. I need short bow so badly. I'm pretty sure I need to go for a kill on that. All right, that's land, instant, and creature. All right, looks like they might be bricking. If we can find like Dire Sight, I think we're going to be in incredible shape. That's a lot of damage. If I chump, that's an artifact. I think I chump here. That turns on our Curator as a 7/7. Artifact, creature, land, instant. This is especially good since their Rot Collar isn't currently active for more than 1 life gain, I think. Plus, with our deck, I think I need to make attacks like this before they can find any more flyers, you know? This is so good for us that they're just doing a bunch of random trading. That is so, so good. Holy smokes. Let's freaking get it, baby. Ugh. Okay. 3-1 means we will get to fight again, draft number 2. Yeah, this deck, again, had good start in the draft, but it was missing the cash grabs. A couple of cash grabs to replace like these clerics and maybe a few other more better in, you know, creatures. More better, he says. And I think this deck would have been great. So I'm very happy we got 3-1. Let's try to get some money for draft number 2. So what happens now is I have no losses to give in draft number 2, which means I need to win, I believe, 2 matches before any losses to get at least a little bit of cash. And then if we go 4-0, we just get the maximum prize. So thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you back tomorrow for draft number 2 of this Arena Open.